Alright, this is me waiting a moment before opening the beer. Sometimes this thing. Okay, I think we're good. Hi, everybody. Long time no see. Just haven't been particularly interested in streaming of late. I don't know. Get home from work, I'm just fucking tired. Intellectually drained. That's actually something I've been thinking about of late, is how when I first started this channel, I was working in an office in a job that was completely devoid of intellectual and creative stimulation. I stared at spreadsheets for 2 hours a day and then just fucked about on the internet the rest of the day because the system I worked on was so old that if we worked at the pace we could actually work at, the whole thing would go down and we'd have to ask somebody to fix it for us. So that's when I started this channel, and it was a really great creative outlet for me. And you guys showed up, and it was fun for everybody. Then I lost, right when I was starting to get momentum, I lost access to high-speed internet. That was the first drought, where I just posted the occasional vlog, well, the weekly vlog. And, and I'd go over to somebody's house with high-speed internet. I'd try and set stuff up, but aside from that, I couldn't really do anything. And that destroyed any momentum that the channel really had. Then I moved out of my parents' house, finally had access to high-speed internet, and we were able to get back to it. Had some pretty decent videos come out in that time, I think. I loved Bioshock Infinite in particular. I think it was great. But and I started working in the shop, and I was working in the shop, and though it was physically exhausting, it wasn't really creatively draining. So I continued doing the videos and streaming every week and all of that. Then I moved from the shop to the office. It takes a lot of creative energy to draw and design stairs. And that really, in hindsight, that's really when my interest in the whole thing just started to plummet. Because I'd get home and the last thing I wanted to do was try and be creative in front of a camera. Well, in front of a camera. And that's when the interest just went away. And so that was just an insight that I had that I figured I'd share with the couple dozen people who actually watch this. But for those who do, cheers to you. And this isn't just me reminiscing and whatnot. This is, in fact, a pointer video, because I will be streaming today. The game Observation is unlike any game I've ever played before. Where, just to give you a brief synopsis of the plot without giving anything away. Spaceship orbiting the Earth, something goes wrong right before the game starts. Come to, as far as you can tell, there's only one person alive. You are not that one person. You are the space station's AI system. So you are essentially the space station that this person is trying to figure out what's going on, and you're also trying to figure out what the hell happened. And I was able to beat it in a single sitting 2 nights ago when I purchased it. And I got the bad ending. But as I was playing it, it's like, boy, this would be a really good game to stream. And I mentioned that over in my Discord. And they're like, yeah, that would be cool. There were a couple people who responded. And then, excuse me. So I finished the game, and I was outside smoking a cigarette. For those who don't know, or if you live in the city, right now, both Jupiter and Saturn are really prominent in the night sky. And this doesn't give too much away, because this is revealed really early in the game. But the space station that you're on that was orbiting Earth is now all of a sudden orbiting Saturn. And I was looking at Saturn while I was smoking a cigarette, and shooting star. Like, boy, that's a bit auspicious. Maybe I should really actually consider streaming this. And then I get back in, and Yonkich chimes in the Discord and says that he's off work on a Friday for the first time in ages. And so that also is yet another coincidence that says you really should stream this. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to stream it. Probably beat it in a single sitting. Toying with the idea of opening a guide in the second monitor so that I can avoid the bad ending again. But maybe I won't. I don't. It's obviously this won't be first impression since I've beaten it once. But yeah, we'll see. And so yeah, work is work. Man is still here. We still don't have any pets because pets are fucking expensive. And yeah, I can't think of anything else. So those couple of you showed up and watched it. Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. Hope to see you at the stream. And cheers for the thumbnail.